me correct that. All right, there we go. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hope everybody's doing well. Had a beautiful, beautiful day and a beautiful rest of your day. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What else? What? Come on, let's see. Come on, one card, one card, one card. Most High Divine Team. What does the Divine Team want us to know on this Thankful Thursday? What do we need to know? Uh-oh, I see you poking out there. Uh-oh. Universal green light. What y'all talking about? First card, ask and receive. It is your time. And manifest, manifest, manifest. Affirm, affirm, affirm. Universal green light. First light. I'm going to put this right here so I can keep this in front of me. Yeah. Universal green light. Ask for it. It's yours. It's your time. Don't let nobody tell you to wait. No, it's your time. Pull down on it. Pull down on it. This is your time. It's your... Oh, wait. Okay. It's a narcissist in the mix. Okay, narcissist. Let me pull this down so you can see it. Yeah, it's a little narcissist in the mix. Let's see. Let's see what else we need to know. Divine intervene. You dodged the bullet there. A narrow escape. Okay, you got the Divine Team right quick and the Universal green light. What's going on, Most High Divine? Collector. Somebody moving. Onward or upward, change of residences or reach a high ground. Somebody's ascending. Somebody moving. Moving on up like the Jeffersons. Come on, y'all. Come on, let's see. Let's see, let's see. Uh-oh. Side chick, side dude energy. Come on, what's going on, y'all? Come on. Collector, come on, come on, come on. Let's see. Somebody trying to make you get into a cat fight. Uh-oh. Usually, when a cat fight card come up, it's usually because the narcissist is trying to promote that, trying to push that. It could be like they're trying to make the current go against the ex or something like that. Or if you're the ex, they're trying to do that. They're trying to, that narcissistic energy likes for people to fight over them. So they like the energy no matter how they get it. But your divine has intervened, baby. Narrow escape. Do not engage. Don't let nobody pull you out of character. You have the universal green light. You got too much work to do to be playing with that. What's sticking out? Uh-oh. Player to player, pimp to pimp. Now this right here, meeting your karmic match. This card right here, it's a person. The player to player, pimp to pimp card is like somebody do something to you. Well, you do something to somebody and they full of get back. All they thinking about, all they focusing on, all they worried about is get back. They trying to get you back and they do not play fair. They don't care about you. They allowing you. They'll do everything they can to get you back. But it's a very dangerous energy because sometimes in most situations, if you move back, you'll let karma will have its way. Judgment, when judgment is called, judgment will have its way. But a lot of people, they become that, or they intend to become their own karma and their own judgment, and they fight. And they end up, a lot of times, they end up in a lot of trouble. They end up in more trouble than the beginning. But this right here is player to player, pimp to pimp. It's a very, very dangerous energy. But you are protected. The divine has intervened. You dodged the bullet, narrow escape. But we already saw that from the beginning. But yeah, I hadn't pulled that card in a while. Yeah, somebody's, and it's like a angry, vengeful type energy. Look, somebody's a thief, try to steal your ideas, a copycat. They want your energy, they want your life, and they want your fate and your destiny. But it's in the reverse, so it gains no traction. Somebody's trying to steal from you, and that doesn't necessarily have to be financial stealing. They could want to steal your light, want to steal your energy, want to steal your joy, want to steal your destiny, want to steal your fate. That could be what they're trying to steal. But again, the divine has intervened. We return all that shit to sender. I told you. The divine has intervened, baby. Your divine team is not playing. Your divine team is not playing from the door. Do you understand me? Your divine team has you transmuted that energy and sent it right back to them 100-fold. You gonna start to see, they're gonna start spiraling. You're gonna start to see their money gonna start to dry up. Everything that they wish for you gonna happen to them 100-fold. You're gonna start to see, you're gonna be like, dang, why everything happened to them? And you'll be surprised at who it is. If you got somebody around you and all of a sudden things start happening to them back to back to back to back, a lot of times they could be them too. They could be them. So and it's the thing. You can ask your divine team to reveal to you who it is, but I'm telling you, to be careful, because when you do that, you can't unsee it. And number one. Number two, it's going to blow your mind, because you will never really, the obvious, the obvious, your enemies and stuff, things of that nature. But the people who you hug, like the type of people that hug you and roll their eyes while your arms still around their back, them type of people, it's going to reveal. I mean, it's going to blow your mind. It could be friends, family, loved ones. It will reveal. It will reveal. And if this is resonating with you, tap that screen, show me some love. Again, return to sender. We returning all that. Somebody's went no contact. They blocked and ignored somebody, and they kind of mad about that. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's see. I'm feeling kind of fiery today. I am. I'm feeling it. Big bank. New job. Promotion, raise, unexpected money from the north, south, east, and west, and from all elements, including ether. Focusing on that bag, that entrepreneur energy. Money. Just coming from everywhere. Somebody's a show-off. They want the spotlight. They're a party animal. There's somebody who care about what it looks like, or what it looks like is way more important than what it is. They want everybody to think they got it going on. They want everybody to think they're doing something, but you know the truth. It ain't like they think it is. It could be like, especially like you break up with somebody, and then they posting all on Facebook how they party and how they so glad and they so thankful. They single, they can do what they want, but they crying. It's just a big old show. That's what it is. That's what the show off energy is. Just a big old show. Hold on, let's see what Divine Team talking about. Look, I told you, fool's gold. What it looks like versus what it is. I told you my Divine Team don't play. If they tell you something, they tell you the moon made out of cheese, go get you some crackers. My Divine Team do not play. Let me see. Yes, fool's gold. Like it's all about they all on Facebook talking about, I got this, put money down their arm and all that, spelling money out, spelling words out with money. And that's their real money. That's their real money. That's their light bill money. They ain't got it like that. They just want you to think they got it like that. They want you to regret leaving them alone and going no contact and blocking and ignoring they tell. That's all. It's just a big show. It's just a big show. Look, judgment has been called, but I knew it was coming because we got the universal green light. The divine has intervened. We got return to sender and the big bait card. You think judgment wasn't coming? I'm telling you, whoever this person is, especially this person trying to put you in the third party, because it's third party all day long, trying to make you fight. Trying to send somebody out to fight you, because they ain't gonna do it. They gonna send somebody in there, player to player, pimp to pimp mentality. I knew that judgment was finna be called. I knew that. And when judgment is called, baby, judgment do not play. They do not play. Your Divine Team, they know, they see, and they don't play about you. Karma all day long. You done got out of karma's way. A lot of times when karma and judgment swing that belt, somebody gonna get hit, and if you get in the way, it's gonna be you. And then you'll start noticing, like I said, your money drying up, your opportunities drying up, things concerning you start drying up until you get out of judgment's way and karma's way. Karma and judgment gonna swing. They do not play. When your divine intervene and your Divine Team, they don't play about you. And them people better get out the way, or it's gonna get real ugly for them. And if you in the way, it's gonna get ugly for you, because you over this shit. You hear me? It's time. You got things to do. You got things to do, baby. Things to do. What else? Look, the pretender, two-faced gossiper, backstabber, betrayer. They wearing a mask. We already say that they are a thief. We already saw that they are narcissists. We saw that. Trying to get you in a third-party situation, trying to make you fight. Again, if this resonates with you, tap that screen. Show me some love. Show me some love. Like and follow, and I will follow you back. Let me see what's going on. Look, somebody been catfished, inconsistent, doesn't add up. Trickster. This is the second time I keep getting the trickster. Somebody's a trickster. Real trickster energy. Is what they saying don't add up to what they're doing. Their actions don't line up with their words. They love bomb you. They love you the first day they meet you. They tell you how much they love you. They're a manipulator. They're not the real thing. It's identity. They're false persona. Watch them. Yeah, thief. Like I said, thief. But it ain't gaining traction because you putting your intuition on. You're going to see them from a mile away. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what else going on. Come on, Most High Divine Team. One card. Let me see. Somebody nosy with monitoring spirits want to be all up in your business. They watching you. But we knew that, though. We knew that because they see what you got. You got the the big bank card, your divine intervene, and you got the universal green light. And they see it. They most times, especially narcissists, they can smell it. They can smell it a mile away. They can smell it on you. You gonna be famous, or you gonna be abundant, or you gonna have some money, or your idea's gonna work. And they'll be the main one fighting against you, telling you that your entrepreneur idea ain't gonna work. But they know it's gonna work. They scared that number one, they gonna do one or two things. They're gonna push it hard to make it work because they think they're gonna be a part of it, or they want a piece of it, or they're gonna tell you, or they scared that you're gonna do good without them, and they're gonna try to push you against it. They're gonna do one or two things. Watch that. Somebody be talking about, yeah, you started your little business. You know, when they get to talking about your little this and your little that, yeah, you got your little things and you got your little that. You know, watch that. Watch that. That's an envious, narcissistic energy. Yeah, that's that catfishing energy. Hold on, somebody got secret sexual kinks. I ain't pulled this in a minute. Secret fetish or private fantasies. It could be somebody who and I'm not necessarily talking about the homosexual energy, because if you out and outright and you know what you like and you say what you like, that's not secret desires. That's out and outright. What I'm talking about are people who pretend to like one thing but really like another thing, and they got little kinks that you won't know about until you get deep with them. And sometimes it'll scare you, but whoever this is, they down for whatever. Whoever this is. Look, and I see that the cycles is in reverse. Somebody repeating cycles that they need to break. If it was in the upright, it would be breaking cycles, but this is repeating cycles. So you need to focus on breaking cycles, because if they don't serve your highest good, you hurting yourself. You hurt yourself, and that goes along with this player to player, pimp to pimp card too. A lot of times they repeat, they stay in the relationship for the purposes of get back. Like I'm gonna stay with them until I get my get back. But you never get your get back. I don't care how much you hurt them or how much you try to hurt them. It still ain't gonna never seal that hole in your heart. It's not gonna do that. It's not gonna do that. So it's best to just walk away. Let karma get them. Let judgment get them. Somebody got psycho energy, lurking, vengeful. I told you that player to player, pimp to pimp, that's a vengeful energy to have. A mastermind, obsessed, watching, stalker. They try to set you up kind of energy. That's what that player to player, pimp to pimp energy is. Hold on, let's see. Look, somebody is a parasite. It could be a spiritual, mental, physical, emotional, and financial parasite. Somebody trying to draw on your light and your energy. But we already said we were turning that shit to sender. Judgment has been called. You got the big bank card, the divine has intervened, and you got the universal green light. You ain't got no words. That's them. What's this one talking about? Legal matters. Legal matters. But I knew that was coming, because that narcissist trying to get you to fight, because you had the nerve to walk away. Yeah, somebody want to set you up and get you locked up or get you in court with what is it? Them doggone what you call them things? Them come on, what am I trying to say? What is it? Come on, y'all, hit me up. Somebody trying to get you, you know, in court having what is it? What they get you? I can't think of the word. I don't know why my mind blanket. Come on, let me bring this together to clear my mind. They trying to get you all kinds of protection orders. That's what I was trying to say. Trying to get protection orders on you and stuff. Like it could be somebody that try to start a fight with you, and then they lie and say you tried to start a fight with them, and then they put a protection order. And that's the word I was trying to get. Protection order. All right, and this has something to do with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay. All right, keep your head on the swivel. Keep your head on the swivel. Do not engage. Don't let nobody send you out. Don't let nobody take you out of character. Stay who you are. Somebody got childhood issues, emotionally unavailable. They throw temper tantrums. They inconsistent. They mama's boys or daddy's little girls. Immature, childish, and playful. Yeah. That be the ones that want to show off, because we already got the show off card. Somebody got divine feminine. They got their divine feminine. They stepping into their divinity. Come on, divine feminine. But then I got a one-sided affair, whether friendships, relationship, family, or loved ones. Somebody putting more into it than they getting out of it. And if you seeing that, count that as a red flag. That is a definite red flag, because everything you put out, you definitely deserve to get back. And a lot of times people can't love you like you want to be loved. That can happen as well. But you need to take that into consideration, and don't, just be even with it. Be balanced with it. Don't, go out of your way to give more than you get. All right. Somebody, what I said, this came out with the secret sexual desire. Somebody got freaky energy, white liver, seducer or seductress. They high nature, they down for whatever. They for the streets and hot in the pants. I'm surprised that other card ain't come out, but when it come out, I'm gonna let you know what it is. If not, then because it could come out. Look, somebody real greedy. They money hungry, they insatiable, they're never satisfied. They'll cross anyone for anything. But that's that player to player, pimp to pimp energy too, and that narcissistic energy. Hold on, let me see. Tap the screen, show me some love, Tap the screen. Somebody is baby daddy energy. I'm seeing that. Has something to do with a baby daddy. Look, karma. Not true. We got the divine has intervened. We got return to sender. We got judgment. Universal green light. And now we got the karma card. Baby, whoever this is, your divine team is tearing them up. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Your divine team ain't playing with them. It's like good or bad karma. Have the day you deserve. What you give out, you get back in return. Whether it's karmic, toxic, chaotic, abundant, peaceful, beautiful, whatever energy it is. That's why it's right to do the right thing, because it's the right thing to do. Your divine team ain't playing with these folks. Do you understand me? You're gonna start seeing. It ain't gonna have nothing to do with you, but you're gonna start seeing stuff gonna be happening to them all the time. You're gonna be like, dang, why is this? Why is something happening? Yeah. Whoever this is, they got harlot Jezebel energy. But we already got that. We got the freaky card and we got the sexual energy. Yeah, whoever this is, they down for whatever. Look, popo at your door. But we saw that with the legal matters. This ain't get, but like I said, do not engage. Don't let them trick you to have the popo at your door. Because whoever this is, they lie. They will lie on you. They trying to set you up. They mad because you wait no contact and you block them, so they coming to you. They the type of person come to your door and then tell the police they fear for their life, but then tell the police they only came to your door because they was trying to make up with you. Anything to lie. Like I said, that energy is deadly. They got vices and addictions for alcohol, drugs, and smacks. These type of people, like I said, they show off. They care about what it looks like instead of what it is. Fool's gold. And they acting like they so happy, but behind closed doors, they using vices and addictions to get through their day. Alcohol, drugs, and smacks. All kinds of energy. Like I said, tap the screen. If it resonates with you, like and follow, and I will follow you back. Let me see what else going on. Let's see. Somebody got an offering that's free and clear. Somebody about to make an offering. If it was in the reverse, it'll have strings attached. But this one is free and clear. But I ain't surprised, because you got the universal green, like your divine has intervened. You got the karma card. You got the big bank card, the return to sender card, and judgment has been called. Why not get an offer? Why not? Why not? Baby, your divine team ain't playing today. Do you hear me? Them swords is swinging. I told you, I knew this was going to come out. This is the card I was talking about when I said, I'm surprised that other card ain't came out. When I say I'm surprised that other card ain't came out, this is the card I was talking about. The STI-STD. I knew it was coming out, because we're getting too many sexual cards that this ain't. Like I said, well, whatever this person is, they down with that freaky energy. They down for whatever. And it could be sexual transmitted infection or disease, or it could be spiritual transmitted infection or disease. Both of them are just about the same thing, but it could be, and you could say it could do it to your finances. It could do it, whatever it is. It's viral. It's going to cause confusion. It's going to cause whatever it's supposed to perform like not. They're going to get in and be infected. All right. Yeah, but I knew that was coming. That's the card I was talking about, but I was going to see was it going to come out by itself before I said it. Yeah. Trouble in paradise. Of course it is. We got the side dude, side chick, the cat fight, counterfeit person, popo at your door, legal matters, baby daddy, all kinds of stuff. Harlot Jezebel energy. The sexual energy. Of course, it's trouble in paradise. You know it was going to come. But you got a secret admirer. Also, a secret admirer who watching you, but it could be the real thing, but they ain't finna come to you if you still in that mess. They want to see if you worth investing in. Yeah, because they got big boss energy. Hold on, let me see what else. If they gonna pull me out one more, if they want me to go to another deck, let me see. Let me see. Somebody said distracted. Somebody need to put their head on the swivel. They distracted. Because somebody not serious. They just passing time. No strings. They want to hook up. Yeah. They ain't trying to be real. They ain't trying to be real with nobody. They just acting like they do. That's that narcissistic energy. Somebody done broke up. But what did I tell you before that? What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you somebody is big eggplant and fat peach energy, that big boss energy? I told you. Somebody watching you. Somebody watching you and they're a boss. They ain't playing. Hold on, let's see. Somebody heartbroken. Well, we knew that was coming with the breakup. Somebody heart is broken. They stressing, they worried, and they depressed. And they could be the same person talking, I don't care nothing about them. I ain't with them, I'm with you. But they not. When everybody go to bed, they be up at night crying. They real mad, envious, jealous energy. It could be them or the other party, third party, because it's third party all day long. It's third party. Third party. Secrets and unapologies. I told you. Unapologies are apologetics apologies that are unreal, untrue. So secret unapologies, confessions, hidden agendas, insincere, false, fake, and pretend. But we knew that was coming. Oh, I'm here to end this deck. I see that baby. I see that baby. That baby right here. Yes, indeed. You got a baby. Yep. I knew that one was, the baby was coming. Yes, indeed. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, that baby coming. Yes, indeed. But I knew that was coming. It's a lot of sexual energy in this read so far. Tap the screen, show me some love. Let me feel you. Let me feel you. Don't be just in here watching. Tap that screen. Show me some love. It's not easy reading these cards and tuning into the divine. It causes energy. I have to spend energy to give you guys what you need. It's not just for me. This is a selfless act that I'm doing. Least you could do is show me some love. Come on. I'm doing this free. I ain't charging y'all to do this. If you want readers, I'm charging up. At least y'all can do is show me some love. Let me know y'all feel me. That I ain't out here by myself. Show me some. And yes, I do accept. I do accept gifts and tips. I'm appreciative. It's Thankful Thursday. I'm thankful for it. I ain't mad at you. Yeah, this right here, I'm getting a lot of sexual energy. And it's like it's not the sexual energy that comes with soulmate and true love. It's like, wow, like any kind of, let me do this. This one calling me. I'll grab this card, but this deck right here calling me. This deck calling me. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me see again. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate your energy. Thank you. Let me see. Let me see. All right. Yeah, because this sexual, it's a lot of sexual energy on this read. Hold on. Winds of the north, south, east, and west, as well as the elements of wind, earth, water, fire, and ether on this day. Come on, come on, come on. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? Yeah, instead of trying to pick up this right here is a real strong energy. This parasitic and it's STI, STD. Somebody wants y'all real bad. And they want y'all to be bound up. They want y'all to be bound up into them. Whoever this person is. But we already got the return to sender and judgment has been called. You are protected, child. You are protected. You are protected. Just keep doing what you're doing. Do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. They're not going to get away with it. Your divine team ain't playing with them. I hope y'all know this. Y'all divine team is swinging today. I'm talking about for real. It's so strong. I can feel the energy. Look, somebody want to pop the question, but not in a way that they love on you want to pop the question. They want to pop the question because they know that's what you want, and they've been wanting to, they want to keep you bound up. That's a trap. Watch the trap card come out. Look, I told you they sweet talking you. Love bombing. Sweet talking. Yeah. They want to get you real bound up. They want to keep you, but come on. Round and round. Cycles, triggers, and lesson. Yeah, you're going to keep on until you get your universal lesson. That's what it's called, universe. Like the universe is universal lesson. You're going to keep getting the same old thing coming around until you learn your lesson. Somebody doing cycles and triggers and learning their lessons. But one thing y'all doing, y'all learning. Y'all learning. I'm hearing that. Look, because it's too late for their foolishness. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. Let's see. Let's see. Uh-oh. I got cars flying everywhere. Hold on, y'all. Come on, y'all. What y'all flying at? One car. Can I get one car? Look. Police station. What I tell you? Somebody trying to set you up. But you are protected. Psycho energy. Crazy ex. Obsessed. Won't let go. Yeah. Yeah. Look. Secluded. Separation, reflecting, and soul searching. That's what y'all need to do. It was in the reverse. Start separating yourself from that foolishness. Start reflecting upon your life and start soul searching. And look, if you look back only for the purpose of seeing how far you come. Don't look back in regret. Don't look back in shame. Whatever you did yesterday, you can learn from it. Learn from it. Learn from it. Learn from it. All right. Hold on. Let me see. Look, somebody in their feelings, which we knew that. We knew that was coming. That's why they want to pop the question, because they feel like you're getting away from them. They know you've been wanting to get married, so now they're trying to pop the question. It's not real. It's a third party all day long. All day long. It's to trap you. It's to keep you trapped. Hold on, let's see. Told you it's a firestorm coming. Karma, drama, feeling, endings, loss, mental breakdowns. What I tell y'all? Told y'all divine team is not playing with these folks. They think it's a game, but it's not. It's not at all. It's time to say goodbye, baby. It's time to say goodbye. They losing sleep, word, replaying events, thinking about you. But we knew that. We said that. We said that. They're trying to use, what I said, drugs, alcohol, and smacks to cope. They're just trying to cope. That's all. I said that. But you fed up. You tired of it. You tired of it. You fed up. Let's see. Uh-oh. Look, I told you. They ain't want no strings. They ain't want no strings. They just trying to play. They just trying to play. It ain't serious. That's why that STI, STD card and that parasitic card came out. They just want to feed. It's time to close this cycle, y'all. It's time to close this cycle on out. Yeah. Stop playing with it. Stop playing with it. Look, what I said, reckless love, reckless smacks, reckless sex and love, where they're using smacks as love. That's why I knew that's why this STI, STD card started poking out. I mean, it's in there heavy. Yeah. They're just reckless. They doing any and plenty. Everything. That's why we got the freaky card. And we got the kink card came out. But you done ran from that. Karmic lesson. I told you it didn't have nothing to do with a soulmate or twin flame. This is strictly karmic. Until you learn, it's some lessons you got to learn. But I knew that. Look, now they got a sexual addiction. What did I say? Told you. My divine team not playing with y'all. Look, they following you, trying to see where you at. Got the GPS on, trying to make sure. That's why they be checking your social media and stuff. That's why I said if you go out to eat, don't post that plate until you get home. Nobody need to know where you at. Nobody. Come on, for real. If you go to the movies, you ain't got to say you at the movies. Say you been to the movies. If you got to post it. Somebody heartbroken again. And a lot of times they use that, they little heart be broken and they turn it into anger and rage and revenge. Hold on, let's see. Let's see. What else coming? Family. What's important? What's important? If your family includes them, that's fine. It could be friends, family, loved ones, but family, yeah. Focusing on you and your babies, if you got babies, and just honing in on your spiritual gifts. You got this. I knew this was going to come. I didn't want it to, but I knew it was going to come. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, y'all. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I don't know if y'all can see this, but hold on, I'm trying to move it. Hold on, let's see. I knew that was coming, y'all. Hold on, let me go over. There we go. I knew this was coming. I didn't want it to, but it was. Y'all divine team too heavy on this, too heavy and strong on this read for it not to come out. Your divine, you got the type of divine team that don't play with folks. Please understand what I'm saying. You got the kind of divine team that don't play with folks. Your ancestors, your guardians do not play. They ain't the type you kiki with. I'm telling you. Your divine team, I'm talking about they came out early. They not playing. Do you hear what I'm saying? They not playing. You got the kind of divine team that'll hurt somebody. Especially for fooling with you. Okay? Please know. Please know. Look, truth, discover and awaken. You discovered your truth, and you're awakening. You're stepping into yourself. What did I just say? You're stepping into yourself. Self-love. Self-love. What did I say? It's not a game. I don't know why they think it is. Y'all was bumping heads, or them in that other party, that third party they tried to put you in, they bumping heads. They ain't getting along at all. They ain't getting along at all. They thought it was gonna be good without you when you stepped out of that third party. Baby, they been bumping heads ever since. They can't stand each other. Especially because her Jezebel energy. But that's how she got them, though. That's how she got them. Both of them really got Jezebel energy. Look, secret accounts, watching you all on different accounts they got on social media. Look, but you worried about your bag, even your side hustle coming in. Coming in hot, like the song said. Look, they thinking about you, having plenty of memories. Thinking about how it was and how peaceful it was when it was with you. You didn't cause them the kind of headaches that they did. They under so much pressure. What I say? Anxiety, decisions, time running out. I'm going to start putting it over this way so y'all can see it. Under pressure, anxiety, decisions, and their time running out. Yeah. Let me see what else coming up. They want to be a thug. But they get toe up. They want to be a thug. But your divine team, baby, your divine team turn them. I'm talking about even in their sleep, they getting toe up. And you ain't got to do nothing. Like I said, your divine intervenes. So now enough of this. Well, I say y'all better get out the way. They done showed you their true colors. They done showed you their true colors. Stay in the way if you want to. Stay in the way if you want to. Because when karma come and that belt get to swinging, you could be in the way. Look, they sending you text messages and stuff telling you how much they love you and how they with them, but they really want to be with you and they need to be with you. Y'all need to be tapping that screen. Let's see. What's going on? Look, karmic ties. I keep telling y'all it's karmic. This ain't got nothing to do with soulmate or true love. This ain't got nothing to do with none of that. It's karmic all the way. Look, and this has something to do with a workplace. And they probably, them two, I'm hearing that couple, the ones that they was cheating on you with at their job, down to the job, as they say. Now they got to walk past each other. No, they can't stand each other. Then they got to go home. Everybody know. Because they feeling like shit. They feeling like shit. For real. It is not a game. And because you block them. And if they can't use you as the enemy, they turn on each other. The only thing the mice got to do with two snakes trying to attack is move out the way and they'll bite each other. That's what they doing. Them two snakes biting each other. For real. Look, even trying to do love spells. All kind of different spells. But we already said. I don't know if they said it. We already got these cards out early. Return to sender. Your divine has intervened. I knew they was going to come. Return to sender, and the divine has intervened, baby. And you honing in on your spiritual gifts, baby. You tapping karma, all that kind of stuff coming in. All them kind of cards. You divinely protected. Look, I told you their money was drying up, didn't I? Bad credit, debt, unemployed. I told you. They might lose the job. I don't wish that on them. But sometimes you got to pay for what you do. Jackasses. They don't even realize they hurting themselves trying to hurt you. They wishing up on the star, baby. They wish it was like it was, but it ain't. And it ain't going to ever be. I hope you getting out the way. Because that karma's swinging. Your judgment has been called, baby. Judgment has been called. Let me see, I'm pulling one more. This came out, it has something to do, it's in the reverse, a love child. Somebody trying their best to get pregnant. But this ain't the same card as the baby card that came out earlier. This ain't got nothing to do with that. This somebody trying to have a baby to hurt somebody. And it's in the reverse. It ain't gonna go like they thought. They're gonna end up a single mama or single daddy. Because they missing you. They don't care nothing about them. Look, what did I say? Didn't I say fake news? Look, it's got pregnancy, fake news, and DNA. Or somebody lying about they pregnant. But what did I say? This wasn't no happy pregnancy thing that I got when I pulled that card. Somebody said pregnancy, fake news, DNA. Somebody or they making somebody think they pregnant by them to hurt you. But then when they go get the DNA, they gonna even be their baby. And then they be done left you talking about she pregnant or they pregnant and it ain't even theirs. I'm telling you. That's what that card is about. Look, they got a toxic lifestyle. I told you. Drinking, smoking, sexually. Toxic. Just toxic. Doing any and plenty. Doing everything. Love-hate relationship. They love each other one day and hate each other the next. But yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with that pregnancy. Ain't had nothing to do with this. This is a love bundle. This ain't got nothing to do with what they doing. That kind of pregnancy. That's strictly revenge. They're trying to call you and say, yeah, you know I'm pregnant by them. Or, yeah, you know they got me pregnant. Or, yeah, you know they trying to do that kind of stuff. They're trying to hurt. What you say? You don't want that life. I heard that. Tap the screen, good people. If this resonates with you, tap that screen. Show me some love. She said, I don't want that life. Don't nobody want that life. That's why you standing on what you standing on. You returned all that mess to sender. Winds of the north, south, east, and west, as well as the elements of wind, earth, water, and fire. I'm talking about, for some reason, this is a really deep, one of the deepest readings that I've had. Like, I'm trying to pay attention to the screen, but it's pulling me, it's calling me. Yeah. I just so happened to look up. I'm like, dang. Okay. Tap that screen so I can get my numbers up. Hold on, let's see. What does the collective need to know for this Thankful Thursday? I'm thankful I ain't in it. But I understand. I ain't lying like I ain't never been in it. But I ain't in it now. Same shit, different day. I'm talking about every day is something with them. Every day is something. But not with you. Look, you got a good offer this time. Genuine intentions, a door opening. Are you ready to receive? Are you ready? Are you ready to receive? I always use this example. You could ask your divine team for $1 million. But if you're not caught up on financial literacy, you don't understand finances, you're gonna be in trouble. So make sure what you want is aligning with what you asking for. Make sure what, I'm saying it this way, what you're doing is aligning with what you're asking for. Make sure your actions matching up with your words, because if not, you're going to get caught up and crossed up. You don't need that. Make sure you aligning yourself. You want money? Okay, start reading financial literacy books. You want a car? What it look like in your head? What that new leather smell that? Design the car. What kind of what you want hanging on your rearview mirrors? What you want? You want your house? Go in each room and design it. You want money? Shoot, get aligned with it. Get in line with it. Look, somebody screenshotting you. Caught in 4K, saving receipts, fact over films. They're trying their best to catch you up with something. But we ain't worried about that. Look, their little ego broke. Ego, hurt ego. Ego getting in the way of relationships. Ego getting in the way, period. But y'all out the way. So I'm ready, lottery. Go on, get it. It's yours. Uh-oh, this car popped in. What you doing in here? Let me see what you talking about. Look, this car didn't have no business in this day. But look, it's soulmates. Deep love, unity, and connection, baby. I told you it was a soulmate out there. I told you. I told you. And I don't never cross my cards up. I don't know why. This one was there, but it was meant for you to see. Soulmates. Let me show it again. Deep love, unity, and connection. Your soulmate is waiting. But I saw that. I knew that. I knew that. We say you ready to open up your gym. I knew you had an entrepreneur idea. I knew you did. Somebody, look, they talking shit about you, but you don't care. Gossip behind your back, spreading lies, smiling in your face. We knew that. We knew that. We said, trying to get your blessing. Get them, baby. Them yours. Pour down on them. Pour down on them. You uninterested in their foolishness. That's why they fighting each other, because you uninterested. They done played out with you. You ain't even going no more. You ain't even going. I got that energy real tough yesterday. Look, no facts. All vibes, no receipts. Talking nonsense. Messy story. I told you they were lying on you. Yeah, they did me wrong. They did this to me, and they did this. You know, she thought I was cheating, or he thought I was cheating. It was them. Now. Ain't now. They lying. Everybody know they lying. Look, they fishing for comments. They want somebody to say, you was a good person. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Not at all. But we see it coming a mile away. They ain't winning. Look, now they trying to pull out their big cards. They threaten power plays, controlling presence. You feel unsafe. You ain't got to feel unsafe. You already know what you need to be doing. Keep your head on the swivel. Put your protections in place. And get that thumping on. You know. You know. Get that you know. Hustling. Making it rain. Focus on the bag. Money is the mission. Listen. Let's do this again. Hustling. Making it rain. Focusing on the bag. Money is the mission. Y'all focusing on y'all paper. Y'all ain't got time for that foolishness. Not no more. It was once a time that y'all used to be. But not no more. Y'all ain't focusing on that. Look. Listen, y'all. If my divine team tell you the moon made out of cheese, please go get you some crackers. What did I say? It said caught a case. Sexual infection. Sexual disease. Rash. I told you. They out there doing any and plenty. They doing it all. I told you that. I said this card is sticking out to me for a reason. It's the second time. Yeah. Y'all escaped the big bullet. Look, somebody moving again. Moving on up, moving out, moving to something. They getting a different place. Yeah. Greetings. Welcome. Let's see what's going on. Look, they into you. Good chemistry, good vibes, and pure intentions. This is boss that I keep pulling up. This soulmate. This somebody you gonna meet and y'all gonna conversate from the get-go. And it's like y'all been knowing each other forever, just talking, having conversations. I'm talking about on the same level, but y'all focus on y'all bag, y'all focus on your career, you focus on spirit, you focus on your spirituality. It's like it's gonna be like y'all been knowing each other forever. Like, where have you been all my life kind of stuff. I ain't talking about fairy tale. We ain't talking about somebody who perfect and all that stuff. No, we ain't talking about that, because you ain't perfect either. We talking about somebody who good for you, who good to you. Big boss, who want to take care of you, who want to get in with you. And even if, because I ain't foreign to the 50-50. I'm not foreign to somebody who want to come in and build with me, not just me, sitting around. I want, because I'm not the type of person to sit around. I want to be in it too. I want to swing my sword too. That's who I am. But that don't have to be who you are. A lot of people, they don't, they don't want to work. They want people to take care of them, and that's fine, because there's people out there that's willing to do that. But whoever this is, y'all gonna have great chemistry, great vibes, and both of y'all gonna have pure intentions toward each other. There ain't gonna be no rebound or no bull. It's gonna be like real good stuff. And I've been feeling that. Look, y'all gonna be traveling together. You hear that? Or you might meet them or meet them while you traveling. Let's see what this say. Somebody having some issues. The child service. I told you them folks that you walked away from. Child services, children in danger, family being reported, neglect, abuse, respect. You think they ain't finna have a popo at their door? Because you done got out their way. Not a pendulum swinging on them. I'm talking about they getting their heads tore up. I'm talking about all kinds of stuff. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Nothing at all. Because you too busy winning. What did I say? My divine team don't be playing. Too busy winning. But we said that. We already knew that. We already knew that. Your divine team ain't playing with you. They got their bad karma. They got to get it. They got to get it. They got to get it. You out the way. Everything they try to do to you, do it down to them 100-fold. Your divine team is not the type of team to play. Look, now they trying to take pictures of you, catch you in the act. Evidence say truth in plain sight, but you caught them. That's why you left them alone. That's what they mad about. That's what you mad about. You got out the way. They're happiness hater. The happier you are, the more they hate. Both of them. But they ain't got nobody else to fight with. They just going out, and it's going out, and then with that type of people, it's gonna always be a third party. You out the way, they got another party for the third party. That's why the STI, STD card popped up. Keep on popping up. Because ain't nobody protecting nothing. All they doing is each other. Second confirmation you're an entertainer. Go ahead. Yeah. It's a lot of it, you in the collective that got entrepreneur energy. Y'all supposed to start y'all own business or work for yourself. Providing services or whatever y'all supposed to be working for yourselves. But y'all haven't tried it or honed in on that entrepreneur energy. Y'all ain't supposed to be working for nobody else. Y'all supposed to have y'all own paper. Working for yourselves. Look, what I say? Boss daddy, stable, rich, business owner, CEO, big eggplant energy. I always listen to that song. He got a big and he knows how to use it. I'm sorry, y'all. I done went there. I'm sorry. But yes, indeed, that's a boss. I'm telling you, that's a boss. I hear you, Dave. What you say right here? That's a boss, baby. I'm telling you. So looking you up, you look cyber stalking, studying you, getting info. They trying to, but it ain't gaining no traction. Your divine team already intervened. Judgment has been called. They want the inside scoop. They want a closer look. They knows all up in your business. They're trying to be, but they can't. They don't know nothing about you. Nothing. They trying. They're trying to figure out why what they doing that they doing this and they doing this. We having problems. They doing this, doing that. Even if it's they inside thoughts. Even if it's a thought that they have that ain't nobody, they having it by themselves. What are they doing that they going up and I'm coming down? I'm supposed to be in there with them. I'm supposed to be making money with them. They supposed to be giving me some of that. Look, it's a romantic love affair. It says sex, fixed, secret love, or passion over loyalty. I told you, them the type of people, it's going to always be a third party. He cheating, she cheating, they cheat, everybody cheating. I'm talking about for real. Ain't nothing to do with, it's an affair. It ain't got nothing to do with romance. It's just an affair. That's why that STI, STD car floating everywhere. You dodged the bullet. Yeah, standing on business. You right, David. Standing on business. That's what the problem. That's what they meant. And look, girl fight coming. I told you. See, they see when you got out the way, now they got to focus on each other. That's why, and then that narcissist still trying to make them fight with somebody else. Jealous vibes. Because narcissists love people to be jealous over them. They love people to fight over them. It's a jealous vibes, arguments, and physical fight. That's them. That's why I told you, do not engage. Don't let nobody pull you out of character. Let her go fight with somebody else. Let them go fight with somebody else. Because they came out twice. They trying to get you bad. Trying to get you set up with them protection orders and stuff. And they ain't got nothing to do with you. I told you they're trying to set you up. Because that player pimp the car camera, that's vengeful energy. But you reflecting. It's too late for Cyrus. Regret or never posted. But you reflecting on yourself. That's them. Too late for, they want to be sorry, send you sorries. And I said, we already got the car, but they want to sweet talk you and send you all the messages. But it's too late for Cyrus. And they got the question mark behind it because that means it's up to you. It means it's up to you. They full of regret, but that means it's up to you. So we're too busy winning. We sure are. Standing on business, too busy winning. That's right. Thank you for tapping that screen. Look, somebody trying to cock block. They going to places to, yeah, you know, I used to talk to them. Yeah, she used to be, she used to be with me, or he used to be with me. Yeah, you know, cock block. But it ain't gaining no traction. Ain't nobody listening to them. Ain't nobody listening to them. You got bosses at you. You got bosses at you. Male and female. Look, they copycat trying to cop off you. Stealing your ideas, trying to duplicate your style, feed off your creativity. Yeah, they know you good at doing something. They know you real good at doing something. So what they try to do is copy it, but they can't do it like you. It don't matter if it's a million people that know how to do stuff, but they can't do it like you. They don't have the skills you have. They don't have the personality you have. They don't have they can't give the experience that you can. A lot of times it ain't even what the service is that you provide. It's the experience. It's you. It's your energy that makes it successful. It's your energy that'll make it successful. Real boss. Yeah. You're right, David. Real boss. Real boss energy. Yeah. That experience. You give them the experience. That'll make them come up into where you at. Or you go to whatever. Or they want you to do whatever it is that you're good at with that entrepreneur energy. Look, with they broke ass. These cards be tripping me out, but I like saying it. I told you, didn't I tell you? It's messing with their money. They karma messing with their money. They clout hungry. Viral or nothing. Lives for attention. Make shit up for drama. We knew that. They ain't getting no attention now because you out the way. You out the way, so they ain't getting no attention. Look, jackpot energy. We're going to take it for what it is. Jackpot energy, unexpected rainfall. You at the right place in the right time to start that business. Big blessings ahead. Start that business. Jackpot. Money, money, money. And you're going to keep your mouth shut. You're going to move in silence. Let them see. You ain't got to tell them nothing or show them nothing. Just let them see. Let them see. Because they're a wolf in sheep's clothing, but you know that because you're a wolf too. You ain't playing with them. You ain't playing with them. You ain't no little innocent sheep. You ain't no, I'm not going to say innocent. You're not no little weak sheep. They can play with y'all if you want to. And if y'all ain't wolves, y'all divine team are wolves. Because I know mine are. They done played out. We done said that. I done said that 3 different times. Played out. Look, they trying to be a forcer. They coming with their pushy energy, trying to cross your boundaries. But you're holding on to healthy boundaries. You're not playing with them. You got your healthy boundaries in place. You get what you want. Where it said forcer, it said push your energy across your boundaries, get what you want by any means. That's not you. You setting your healthy boundaries. You're not worried about that push your energy because they the one gonna end up in trouble while they watching you and trying to be forceful with you. They need to be forceful with who they with right now, because whoever that is, that player to player, pimp to pimp, that vengeful person, gonna tear their ass up. They don't even know. We know you the alpha, David. Go ahead, David. Look. Running. You ran from all that foolishness. You escaped it by the skin of your teeth, baby. Look, they got scarcity taxes. It's like they fearing we ain't gonna have no money. We ain't gonna have, but you can't have it. Scared money don't make no money. This ain't you. You focusing on your bag because you're not playing with them at all. At all. You're not playing with them. You talk about them. Talking, let them handle them scarcity taxes. We ain't scared of that. We focusing on the bag. Look, told you, legal issues, facing court matters, paperwork and delays, dealing with authority. I keep saying it. Them folks fighting each other so bad. They argue and fight every single day, and it's getting worse and worse. They fighting every day, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. Worse and worse and worse. Till the popo got to be called. It's toxic. It's domestic. Look, cyberbully, online attacks, hiding behind secrets, words still wound. Spiritual haters. They mad because you glowing up. You think your magic is fake and they got low vibration. Of course they do. Of course they do. They mad. I'm talking about they stuff so toxic. They just toxic. Look, groupie energy. I told you about the sexual parts. I told you what they was doing sexually. Groupie, they anything, down for whatever. Would do anything sexually. But they were wasting your time. Stuck, no change is limited. They ain't trying to change no time soon. Drama starter. Bottom of the deck, stirring the pot, always in the middle, loves chaos. Yeah. Yeah. They the type of people that if it ain't chaos involved, they mad. It's like life could be too peaceful. You say, I sure ain't, and ain't nobody giving my blessings. I heard that. Not at all. Not at all. Let me pull these. Let me do the cosmic energy deck. Let me do that. Let's see. I'm telling you, them folks they're so upset, but your divine team is not playing. I'm talking about at all. Your divine team said, we ain't playing with them. Who y'all talking about? What? I'm talking about swords up high. Your divine team ready. I'm talking about ready. I'm talking about your ancestors, your guardians. They ain't playing with them. You was good to them. Winds of the north, south, east, and west, as well as the elements of wind, earth, water, and fire. Let's see. We said they're getting their 5 of Pentacles out shows. Come on, for real. It's not. I'm talking about your divine team not playing. I'm talking about they swinging. I'm talking about for real. And I'm talking about I ain't missing. I ain't missing no kind of way. Let's see. I got confidence. Believe in your worth and your abilities. You already on it. Time to start that business, y'all. Safety. Safety is the foundation of life. Cherish one clear moment. I told you, you safe. You protected. You got this. A shell. Come on. Compassion. Embrace others' differences. Accept your own imperfections. Yeah, give yourself some grace. Don't look back and regret. Change. Whatever you don't like when you look in the mirror, change it. You tap the screen. That's right. Tap the screen. Show me some love. Inspiration. Inspiration is everywhere. Capture your ideas. Yeah. That's why I say, and that's the thing. Y'all don't even realize how powerful and strong and how talented you guys are, especially with your entrepreneur energy, that your business will succeed. You got ideas that ain't nobody even thought about. You got ideas that's gonna make you plenty of bank. I don't care if you're a writer. I don't care if whatever you are, whatever you do, you're an artist or whatever you are. Your ideas, your skills, will bring you a lot of money. It says joy is the dance of the soul. Enjoy every moment. Yeah, you deserve to be happy. What's this? Adventure. Adventure is the path to new worlds. So you're going to love it here. It's an adventure, but you're going to love it here. Yeah. Insight. What I say? Insight is the fruit of wisdom. Keep a learning attitude. Yeah. Like I said, whatever you learning. And then y'all learning so much. Y'all know so much. Y'all got so many skills. Put them to use for you. Put them to work for you. Utilize them. Look, freedom. Freedom comes from inner liberation. You can be free. Financially free. Financial freedom. You got this. Bravery. Be brave enough to start it. Face the unknown with bravery. Trust your steps. Just trust yourself. Wisdom. Wisdom comes from experience and reflection. Yeah. I mean, it's about that time. It's about that time. Hold on, let's see. Balance. Make sure you're keeping balance. Find balance to maintain harmony in relationship. And make sure, like I said, you keeping that attitude of gratitude. Be thankful. Be thankful that you're not where you used to be, if nothing else. Be thankful you're growing. Happiness. You deserve to be happy. Happiness comes from a fulfilled heart and harmonious relationships. Let me see. And stay close to your divine. Prayer is the dialogue with the universe. Express your wishes. Yeah. Look, embrace change. Embrace change and welcome new possibilities. You got determination. Look. Don't make me start slapping these cards out. Face changes with determination. You can achieve anything. Come on, hope. If you can hope, you can have. Understanding. Understanding is the key to deep connection.